There's something truly magical about standing on the edge of a towering cliff, with the world stretching out beneath you and the wind rushing past. From ancient castles perched on rugged cliffs to natural wonders rising high above the sea, these clifftop destinations offer jaw-dropping views and unforgettable adventures. Get ready to explore the most incredible clifftop locations that will leave you speechless. Trolltunga is one of Norway's most dramatic and awe-inspiring natural wonders. This jaw-dropping rock formation juts out 2,300 feet above Lake Ringedalsvatnet, creating a breathtaking panorama that looks like something straight out of a fantasy movie. The name Trolltunga translates to troll's tongue, and when you see it, you'll understand why. This thin, flat rock extends horizontally over the abyss, making it one of the most thrilling photo spots in the world. Standing or sitting on the edge, with the stunning fjords and deep blue waters stretching into the distance, is an experience that truly takes your breath away. Getting to Trolltunga isn't easy. It's an all-day hike covering 17 to 28 kilometers, depending on the route, but every step is worth it. Along the way, you'll pass through lush valleys, alpine plateaus, and glacier-carved cliffs, each offering stunning views. The sense of accomplishment when you finally reach this legendary rock ledge is unbeatable. Trolltunga isn't just a place. It's a test of adventure, endurance, and pure Nordic beauty. Would you dare to stand on the edge of one of the most incredible cliffs on Earth? The Cliffs of Moher are one of Ireland's most iconic and breathtaking natural wonders, rising over 700 feet above the Atlantic Ocean. Stretching for 14 kilometers along the rugged western coast, these dramatic cliffs offer some of the most spectacular coastal views in the world. Standing on the edge, you'll feel the power of the Atlantic winds, hear the waves crashing far below, and witness seabirds soaring between the towering rock faces. On a clear day, you can see all the way to the Aran Islands, Galway Bay, and even the distant mountains of Connemara. One of the best viewpoints is O'Brien's Tower, a 19th century stone lookout that sits proudly atop the cliffs, offering a panoramic perspective of this dramatic landscape. But the real magic is found along the coastal walking paths, where you can experience the cliff's untamed beauty from different angles. The Cliffs of Moher are more than just a stunning sight. They're a place of legend, history, and raw natural power. Whether you visit at sunrise, when the cliffs glow golden, or at sunset, when the sky turns fiery red, this is a destination that stays with you forever. Would you brave the winds and walk along Ireland's most breathtaking edge? Preikestolen, also known as Pulpit Rock, is one of Norway's most famous natural landmarks. A massive, flat-topped cliff standing 1,982 feet above the breathtaking fjord. This nearly perfect square plateau, measuring 25 by 25 meters, looks like it was designed by nature as a viewing platform over Norway's fjord landscapes. Reaching Preikestolen requires a moderate 8 kilometers round-trip hike, taking you through pine forests, rocky mountain trails, and small alpine lakes. But once you step onto the plateau and take in the uninterrupted panoramic views of Fjord, the effort feels absolutely worth it. What makes Preikestolen even more thrilling is its sheer vertical drop with no safety rails. A raw, untouched beauty that makes standing on the edge a heart-pounding experience. Some daring adventurers even sit with their legs dangling over the abyss, soaking in the surreal views of the deep blue fjord far below. With its breathtaking height, stunning surroundings, and exhilarating experience, Preikestolen is a must-visit for thrill seekers, hikers, and nature lovers alike. Cape Point, one of South Africa's most breathtaking coastal wonders, a place where the rugged cliffs of the Cape Peninsula plunge dramatically into the endless blue of the Atlantic Ocean. Towering nearly 200 meters above the waves, this legendary headland offers unparalleled views, powerful winds, and a true sense of standing at the edge of the world. Located within Table Mountain National Park, Cape Point is often mistaken as the meeting point of the Atlantic and Indian Oceans, a title officially held by Cape Agulhas further east. However, the powerful currents that mix here create an ever-changing, mesmerizing seascape that looks like two oceans battling for dominance. One of the best ways to experience Cape Point is by hiking up to the old lighthouse, perched on the highest peak of the cliffs. From here, you get 360-degree panoramic views of the rugged coastline, crashing waves, and rolling hills of the Cape Peninsula. If you prefer a more relaxed approach, the Flying Dutchman funicular offers a scenic ride to the top. Surrounding Cape Point, you'll find hidden beaches, stunning cliffs, and diverse wildlife, including baboons, antelope, and even ostriches roaming the coastal plains. It's also part of the Cape Floral Kingdom, one of the world's richest biodiversity hotspots, with thousands of unique plant species. Cape Point isn't just a scenic wonder. It's a place of mystery, exploration, and untamed beauty. Would you dare to stand at the edge of Africa and feel the power of the wild ocean winds? Few places in the world feel as surreal as Navajo Beach, also known as Shipwreck Beach, on the Greek island of Zakynthos. Nestled between towering white limestone cliffs, this secluded cove with electric blue waters is one of Greece's most iconic and breathtaking coastal destinations. While the beach itself is only accessible by boat, the real magic lies high above, on the dramatic Navajo Beach cliffs. Standing on the edge, you'll witness one of the most jaw-dropping panoramic views in the Mediterranean. The contrast between the pure white sand, the rusting shipwreck, and the deep blue sea stretching to the horizon creates a scene that looks almost too perfect to be real. The best way to experience the cliffs is by hiking to the famous viewpoint, where a narrow platform offers an unobstructed bird's-eye view of the entire cove. The thrill of standing on this cliff, with the endless Ionian Sea below and the sea breeze rushing past, is an experience unlike any other. Navajo Beach Cliffs are a place of untamed beauty, mystery, and adventure, a true hidden paradise. Santorini, a place where nature and history blend into pure magic. This volcanic island is famous for its whitewashed villages perched high on dramatic cliffs, offering some of the most breathtaking views in the world. From the caldera's edge, you'll witness golden sunsets melting into the deep blue Aegean Sea, creating a scene that feels almost unreal. The island's main towns, Faroe and Oia, cling to the rugged cliffs, their narrow streets winding through traditional Cycladic houses, blue dome churches, and charming terraces overlooking the ocean. Standing on one of these terraces, you get the feeling of being suspended between sky and sea, with nothing but endless beauty in every direction. Santorini's volcanic origins have shaped its unique landscape, and one of the best ways to experience it is by hiking along the caldera rim. The trail from Faroe to Oia offers sweeping views of the island, hidden chapels, and cliffside villages, making it one of the most scenic walks in Greece. Whether you're watching the sunset from Oia, exploring the volcanic beaches, or simply soaking in the views from a cliffside cafe, Santorini is a place that stays with you forever. Ronda, one of Spain's most breathtaking and dramatic towns, perched high above the El Tajo Gorge, where sheer cliffs drop over 100 meters into the valley below. This ancient city in Andalusia feels like a place frozen in time, with its whitewashed houses, cobbled streets, and historic bridges connecting the towering cliffs. The star of Ronda is the Puente Nuevo, an architectural marvel that spans the gorge, linking the old Moorish quarter to the newer parts of town. Standing on the bridge, you'll get unparalleled views of the canyon, rolling countryside, and distant mountains, a scene that looks straight out of a storybook. Ronda's clifftop setting isn't just about views. It has a rich history and deep cultural roots. It's known as the birthplace of modern Spanish bullfighting, with the historic Plaza de Toros being one of the oldest and most revered bull rings in Spain. Walking along the cliffside pathways, you'll find hidden terraces, dramatic viewpoints, and quiet spots where you can soak in the beauty of the landscape. At sunset, the golden light illuminates the cliffs and bridge, creating a scene that feels almost otherworldly. Positano, one of the most breathtaking coastal towns in the world, where colorful houses cascade down steep cliffs toward the sparkling Tyrrhenian Sea. Perched on Italy's legendary Amalfi Coast, this picturesque village feels like a dream, with its winding streets, hidden staircases, and panoramic terraces offering endless sea views. One of the most striking things about Positano is how it seems to rise straight from the cliffs, creating a postcard-perfect view from every angle. Whether you're standing at the top of the village, gazing down at the pastel-colored buildings, or relaxing on the pebbled shores of Spiaggia Grande, the beauty of this place is undeniable. The charm of Positano isn't just in its views. It's in the atmosphere of its sun-drenched streets, where vibrant bougainvillea spills over balconies, chic boutiques line the alleys, and hidden stairways lead to secret panoramic spots. Climbing through the town feels like an adventure, with every turn revealing another breathtaking perspective of the coast. As the sun sets, the entire town glows in golden light, and the view from the cliffs becomes even more magical. The way the houses cling to the rugged cliffs, with the sea stretching endlessly beyond, makes Positano one of the most enchanting destinations in the world. Cinque Terre, a place that looks like it belongs in a painting, a stunning collection of 5 colorful villages clinging to the rugged cliffs of the Italian Riviera. With pastel-hued houses, terraced vineyards, and dramatic seaside views, this UNESCO-listed wonder is one of the most breathtaking coastal destinations in the world. Each of the 5 villages, Monterosso, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore, has its own unique charm, but they all share narrow cobblestone streets, hidden staircases, and jaw-dropping cliffside terraces overlooking the turquoise Ligurian Sea. Walking through them feels like stepping back in time, as there are no large roads or modern high-rises, just untouched beauty and a slow, peaceful way of life. One of the best ways to experience Cinque Terre is by hiking the Sentiero Azzurro Blue Trail, a coastal path that winds along the cliffs, offering unforgettable panoramic views of the sea and villages below. And as the sun sets, the warm glow of the lights makes the towns look even more magical, reflecting off the water like a dream. Cinque Terre is more than just a destination. It's a place where nature, history, and beauty collide in the most spectacular way. Perched dramatically 3,000 feet above the Paro Valley, Tiger's Nest Monastery, or Paro Taksang, is one of the most breathtaking and sacred sites in the world. Built into the sheer face of a towering cliff, this legendary Buddhist monastery looks like it's floating above the clouds, surrounded by misty mountains and untouched wilderness. Reaching Tiger's Nest is no easy feat. It requires a challenging 2 to 3 hour hike through dense forests and steep mountain trails. But as you ascend, the views become more surreal, with the monastery slowly revealing itself through the mist and pine trees, creating a sense of awe and mystery. Legend has it that Guru Rinpoche, the founder of Buddhism in Bhutan, flew to this cliffside on the back of a flying tiger in the 8th century, meditated in a cave, and established the monastery. Today, it remains a symbol of spiritual enlightenment and resilience, drawing visitors from around the world who seek both adventure and inner peace. Standing on the monastery's terrace, with the valley stretching far below and the sound of fluttering prayer flags in the wind, you can't help but feel a deep sense of serenity and wonder. Could you imagine making the journey to this incredible cliffside sanctuary? Meteora, one of the most surreal and awe-inspiring places on Earth, where centuries-old monasteries sit perched atop towering rock pillars, seemingly defying gravity. Rising over 1,000 feet above the lush Thessalian plains, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a place of spiritual devotion, breathtaking landscapes, and pure wonder. The name Meteora means suspended in the air, and it perfectly describes the site of 6 active monasteries clinging to these giant sandstone cliffs, as if floating between the earth and the sky. These monasteries were built by monks seeking solitude and safety from invaders, and reaching them once required scaling rock faces and using rope pulleys. Today, stairways carved into the cliffs allow visitors to experience these sacred, sky-high retreats firsthand. The panoramic views from Meteora are simply unforgettable. Endless rolling hills, dramatic rock formations, and the vast Greek countryside stretching into the horizon. Whether you visit during sunrise, when golden light illuminates the cliffs, or at sunset, when the sky turns a fiery orange, Meteora feels like a place out of a legend. Rising high above the Elbe River, the Bati Bridge looks like something straight out of a fantasy novel. Nestled within Germany's Saxon-Switzerland National Park, this stone bridge connects towering sandstone rock formations, creating a breathtaking panorama of rugged cliffs, deep valleys, and endless forested landscapes. What makes the Bati Bridge so magical is its otherworldly setting. Huge rock spires rise dramatically from the ground, shaped over millions of years by wind and water. Walking across the bridge, you feel like you're floating above the world, with views stretching across the Elbe Sandstone Mountains and beyond. Originally built as a wooden bridge in 1824, it was later reconstructed in stone, blending seamlessly into the natural surroundings. As you stand on the bridge, you can see the ruins of Northen Castle, a medieval fortress perched on the cliffs, adding to the site's historic charm. At sunrise, the entire landscape is shrouded in mist, with the bridge emerging like a pathway to another realm, while at sunset, the golden light turns the cliffs into a masterpiece of nature. Whether you're a hiker, photographer, or simply someone in search of awe-inspiring beauty, the Bati Bridge is one of Germany's most enchanting wonders. The Faroe Islands are a place where rugged cliffs rise straight from the Atlantic Ocean, creating one of the most breathtaking and untamed landscapes on Earth. These dramatic sea cliffs, carved by time and weather, stand as nature's towering masterpiece, where the sound of crashing waves and the calls of seabirds fill the air. One of the most iconic spots is Trolltunga, also known as the Slave Cliff, where the land appears to float above the sea, creating an optical illusion of Sorvagsvatn Lake hanging above the ocean. It's a sight that feels almost surreal. Another awe-inspiring location is Cap Enneberg, one of the highest sea cliffs in the world, standing at a staggering 754 meters, 2,474 feet, above the water. From the top, you can see endless oceans stretching to the horizon, making you feel like you're standing on the edge of the world. Bird lovers will find paradise here. These cliffs are home to thousands of puffins, guillemots, and razorbills, nesting on the rocky ledges, creating a wild and untouched spectacle of nature. And when the mist rolls in, covering the cliffs in a mystical veil, the Faroe Islands feel like an untouched land lost in time. With their raw beauty, sheer scale, and untouched wilderness, the Faroe Islands cliffs are a place of pure, natural wonder. Waimea Canyon, a place of breathtaking contrasts, where lush greenery meets deep red cliffs and cascading waterfalls carve through rugged landscapes. Often called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, this 10-mile-long and 3,600-foot-deep canyon on the island of Kauai is one of Hawaii's most jaw-dropping natural wonders. What makes Waimea Canyon so spectacular is its dramatic layers of color. Vivid reds, oranges, and greens blend together in a landscape shaped by millions of years of volcanic activity and erosion. As you stand at one of the scenic overlooks, like Waimea Canyon Lookout or Puyu Hina Hina, you'll see endless valleys, jagged cliffs, and waterfalls tumbling into the depths below. For those who love adventure, hiking through Waimea Canyon State Park offers unreal viewpoints and encounters with untouched wilderness. Trails like the Canyon Trail to Waipo'o Falls take you through rich tropical forests and lava rock formations, leading to breathtaking waterfalls hidden deep in the canyon. Whether you visit at sunrise, when golden light bathes the cliffs, or at sunset, when shadows create even more depth and mystery, Waimea Canyon is a sight that stays with you forever. These clifftop destinations take travel to new heights, offering some of the most breathtaking views on Earth. Which one would you visit first? Let me know in the comments. And if you love exploring the world's greatest wonders, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep exploring,